Mostay TV. My name is Kai Tennemann, aka Mo Tensen, and you're watching Mostay TV. Yeah, and in this episode, I like to speak about particles, and not just particles. It's particles in combination with my new favorite toy, ARNOLD Renderer. So, because I'm always testing external render engines, and and ARNOLD is one I very like. Yeah, at the moment I didn't decide to buy it, but it's very great because you can try with the demo version, and you can use anything in ARNOLD. There are just the watermarks in your renders, but you can do anything, and it's not limited, and so you can test it and test it and test it, and for me, because I'm a freelancer, a single person, not a big studio. We are okay. I'm not a single person. There's my colleague Philip, and we have a very small studio, but in general we are freelancers, and so buying a complete new render engine and something is not just my workstation. It's we have some render clients and something, and it means when we decide to buy a new render engine, it means not just one single license. We have to buy 3, 4, 5 licenses, and and this is a bigger step. So I'm very fan of the cinema built-in physical renderer and advanced renderer, because they are rock stable. When something makes problems in production, I always know it's not a external bridge or something. Yeah, it's in the scene, and this is one fact that makes me very shy to use new techniques. But I testing everything I saw on market, and test how it could be bring my work further. So and render engines are always interesting, because in this case ARNOLD feels from the handling very like the physical renderer, and physical renderer, especially with switched off global illumination in Cinema 4D, and with switched off QMC global illumination. Physical renderer, QMC global illumination is from the handling side the same as in ARNOLD, but in this case ARNOLD is a bit faster. ARNOLD is of course not so fast as Octane or something, GPU-based render engines, but it's it's fast enough in comparison to the standard render, so it's a real good option. But to make a final decision, it has to be stable and has to work with everything I used in my daily work. And one very nice thing ARNOLD did is a seamless integration from Xparticles 3. And this is great because it's not standard. It's a third-party render engine working with a third-party particle engine in Cinema 4D. It's a unique situation. Most of the renderers ignoring third-party solutions. For example, T-renderer unfortunately didn't work with Xparticles at the moment. It's very sad, because I very like T-renderer too. It's very fast and cool renderer, and when in time I speak about T-renderer too. But for today we watching Cinema 4D, ARNOLD and particles. And to start, I like to show you the behavior from ARNOLD with the standard particles. You know the very good old standard particle system in Cinema 4D is this one. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe a few more, and we can spread it a bit. And okay, now we're playing a bit gravity. And why not a deflector? Deflector is always great. So, bam bam. make it bigger. So now we have jumping particles, and to make this visible in Arnold, there are different ways. There is the usual way with the normal particle handling in Cinema 4D. Means you have to give the emitter some child object, and this is your show object. This is now what the particle system makes. Okay, tangential is better. Yeah, because tangential means the particles have a direction, and pyramids in this moment are attached to the direction. Chung, 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 chung. This is funny. Sorry. Yeah, you know it. I'm a playful person. So now it's good. Ching, 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 ching. Okay, so and running this with Arnold is very standard. Yeah. I make a ground and give Arnold a physical sky. Bing. So, and switching to Arnold Renderer. Bing. So, and now we have what we have is API window. Let's see. Yeah. So this is the easiest way to render particles with Arnold. Yeah, the standard, very cool and old-fashioned particle system. Sorry, nowadays it's all X particles. Yeah, I never used the old particle system since I used X particles. Okay, this is normal way. Additional to this, you can give the plane emitter a tag, Arnold parameter tag. Arnold automatically detects where the tag is attached and reacts and give them this special particle tag. Yeah, he magically changed tag in the particle tag, and it means now Arnold offers you the possibility to render spheres out of the particles. Yeah, the normally invisible particles. In Cinema itself, you have to give the particles some child objects that something is visible, and Arnold gives you the possibility to make spheres, quads, blim blim blim, quadsies, quaddy, come on, quads, and oh, points. Yeah, so you have the possibility to not have spheres, but instead of this, points made flat. Oh, my girlfriend is going to yoga. I have no idea why. She told me this. I'm sorry. Oh, to this flat circles, yeah. And at the end, wow, you can do custom shape. Oh, interesting. I have to try it. I tried this platonic. Sorry. And did it. Place it here in tag. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. What happened? Ooh, yeah, maybe I choose a small one. So. Ah, it's interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's another way. You can attach some object, not just in the emitter chart, but using this Truzel tag as custom shape. Interesting, cool. And child object. Okay, this is something that he did anyway. So okay, beside that, you can choose a different radius of the object. Means when our original platonic object is now 10 centimeters, yeah, it's a European scale, then you can choose no, I like it twice, yeah, and now it should be bigger. Yeah, magic it. Okay, this is one way you can just change the size of the objects. Okay, and then you can decide if the particles should cast shadows and should be visible in reflection and in primary visible in reflection, visible in glossy. Okay, you can choose something. Self shadow, matte, trace sets. Okay, there's something in. But enough about the standard particle system, because standard particle is very easy to handle. A bit more different is the handling of thinking particles. So, and for this, I grabbed some kind of the ready to use standard setups delivered with every Cinema 4D version. And for this, I need an emitter, standard emitter. So, and this is thinking particles. Maybe we make it a bit more interesting. A few more particles, 1000. It's okay, man. Particle system is running, and make it a bit slower. So, and now is the question how we can make this visible, because there is no object in the object editor making the particles. Yeah, the thinking particles is always just this. Yeah, that's the question. Where can I put the tag? Nowhere. So, but for this case, Arnold has their own tag. No, not a tag, or object. It's a special Arnold TP group object. Yeah, and this means thinking particle groups. And so you have to switch this on. And in this case, I am afraid, yeah, we can handle this like the normal particle system. Yeah. So it's a bit different in size. I'm not sure because the standard particle preset we're using there, thinking particle preset, didn't offer something like size when I'm right. Advanced, spin, live, but no size. Okay, anyway, and in this case, the Arnold TP group thing looks very similar like the tag we attached before on the standard particle system. Again, he offers some spheres and a radius multiplier. So in this case, we lower the multiplier, and this means we get smaller objects. So, and again, I make a ground. The very good old landscape object in Cinema 4D. I love this landscape object. I often used it. I just love it. It's great, yeah, because in one moment you have nothing on the screen, and the next moment you have a landscape. It's great. It's just great, and especially I love the object landscape in connection with the polygon reducing tool. Bling. Then you have set the font shading to 1. Ding. And yeah, now we have a low poly landscape. Great, yeah. Okay, Arnold physical sky is still on, so we can watch what happened now. Oh yeah, no, not much. So I need some interactions. I need object collision. Ting. Yeah, and connect this to. Oh, yeah. There's one thing. The thinking particle is just working with polygon objects. So when I give the TP object collision, this landscape, it shouldn't work. Yeah, it didn't work because we haven't any kind of gravity too. So maybe effectors here, TP planar gravity. Okay. And in the best case, the particle is now falling down. Boom. And true, the landscape, because the landscape isn't a polygonal object at the moment, so we have to change this too. Sorry, it's not important for the handling of the particles, but I like to make you a interesting demo scene. Mesh conversion, make current state to object is okay, because the landscape is reduced by the polygon reducing object, and now everything is changed in a new object. Bang. And this object is given to the collision setup. Boom. Now the thinking particle should collide with the ground. Yeah, very great. Collide with the ground. So, and what we learned from this is you can render thinking particles in Arnold 2. It's very easy, but it's not the end. Of course, we have again the options to render spheres and points and quads, but not custom. Why not? Anyway, we can set to child objects. Yeah, and this is the same as in the standard particle system. Now, when I make a child object and just put it under the RTP group object. Oh, we have this option to show object. Blim. Oh my gosh. Oh, they are so big. Woo. My gosh. Yeah, you see that there is just the side thing is not not very great, because the multiplier stands. Oh, sorry, I have to drink something. On 1, and the object is just too big in the moment. I make it very tiny. So, and the collision thing don't react on the real size. It just reacts with the particles themselves. I'm not sure it is possible to give them some size. Yeah, okay. Size dependence. I'm not sure if this helps. No, I don't think. But you see, thinking particles is okay. It's a way to make some interesting stuff in the past, but nowadays with X particles, anything is so much easier and more powerful. And yeah, that is because since X particles out, I never used thinking particles again. So, and yeah, but at least now we can render any object when we just put it as child of the Arnold TP group, and that is one way you can render some standard and thinking particles in Arnold. And yes, there's something more. Yeah, there's something more, but yeah, okay, it's there are possibilities with thinking particles to export more information about particles. Yeah, for example, the shape and the spin and the speed or something. There's some stuff, and you can give Arnold this information, and Arnold can use it in the shader system and something. So, but this is nothing I go into, because I didn't know anything about it. I just know it is there. So it's anytime good to know it's there. You have to know exactly how it works when you didn't need it in your life, but it's good to know that it exists. So the real great, the real deal, woo, at the end is X particles. So, and now we come to X particles. I delete anything. X particles. Let me show you. We have 20 minutes. Okay, maybe I take a little break. Make my coffee. And now I'm back with the real shit. X particles, bro, dude. I don't know. Yeah, in Germany we don't say stuff like this. Yeah, we just say Guten Tag, Kollege. Wie geht es dir? Yeah, okay. One of my next videos is about German language. You will have fun about it. with this. Okay, so a little break. I'm making my coffee or something, and we are back with X particles, and then the magic happens. Coffee. So after my break, and this was a great break. Yeah. So now the interesting part. X particles. Yeah. Okay. We still have our landscape scene, our very complex low polygon landscape with physical Arnold sky, and now I just make some particles. Yeah. So in X particles, we of course at first choose an emitter, and because I like, I do it in a circle shape, maybe a bit bigger, and let it spread a bit. Yeah, particles. So in the nice thing is, yeah, in X particles, yeah, there's no special, oh, I have to here and set up. I just choose, oh, give me a bit gravity, ding, and oh no, again, it falls through the landscape. What happens? So just give the landscape X particle collider tag and bang, magic. The X particles colliding. I have to say something about the last part about thinking particles. I find something out. It's maybe interesting for all guys still using thinking particles. Yeah, the standard emitter has, of course, a parameter for the size. Yeah, I always see it. Sorry. You know, when I switch off this unfold this advanced, here is a size parameter and it's set to 100. That's why in my thinking particles scene, the particles are always so big. Yeah, just set this to 1 and anything is like accepted. So that just a little bug correction, yeah, talking bug correction. So, but now the great thing here is, yeah, X particles just work. Yeah, we say, okay, collide with the ground, and X particles following our wishes. Moment, I'm too stupid. So object. Okay, so what can we do when we have still switched on Arnold and rendering? Oh no, nothing has happened. How I kill this, I show you this. Nothing has happened because, yeah, doch, it's working. You just give the XP emitter again this magical parameter tag. And again, the tag automatically detects it's an emitter and switched all functions he offers for particles. Yeah, and again, it's spheres, and so we have to show. I have to show you what happens when I render. Now, the X particles are visible. So, like in the normal cinema rendering behavior, are just in this case default green points. So, what can we do? We set, for example, and this is great because from the emitter, Arnold takes a size. I make a much bigger size, and of course the color of my particles, yeah, just with this tag attached. Ooh. So and in this case it's interesting because he makes now spheres in this very bright bluish color. And because Arnold is always switched on global illumination, the very bright spheres emitting light to the scene, it's interesting. But it's maybe not what you want. But this is the default situation. Now you can make any particles visible. And the interesting thing is, when you choose X particle material and give this to the emitter, yeah, it is all default at the moment. Yeah, it's still the color that I give the emitter particles, but maybe you know in the X particle material you can choose, take the color from the particle, or maybe you make random colors, yeah? And in this case, now we should have random colors. Yes, works. So, and this means it's the exact handling like X particles in the normal cinema environment. So far so great. And now you can combine this with Arnold shader. So, for example, we're taking the standard Arnold material and giving it to the particles, and now we have gray spheres. This is great. So yeah, okay, great spheres. Really, Motensen, great spheres. This is what you show with normal particles, with thinking particles. Great spheres is nothing special. Yes, I know. We can make great gray quartz too. Let me show you. Great gray quartz. Now we have gray quartz. Yeah. Okay. It's just fun. So let us set the spheres, and now we can go to our material, Arnold material, and giving, for example, the color channel just this X particle tag, node, sorry, and just connect the standard output. It's set to color, it's no problem, to the color channel of X particles. And X particles now, not X particles, Arnold reading the X particles material tag attached to the emitter, and when everything goes right, we now have spheres but in colors. Yeah. Okay, the color algorithm makes something very dark, so I just changed the material a bit. For example, I like to give the backlight. You maybe know from my last paper and Arnold tutorial, backlight is normally that the light goes through the material. In this case, it makes the whole spheres a bit lighter. And yeah, it's always nice to have a bit specular like this. So, okay, it's enough. We now see, maybe I save this scene. Boom, 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 boom. Particles, not eins. Okay, and running. Why this? No, we can render in editor. Oui. So, and now you see. And this is a great thing because in some cases, especially when you just use visible particles, yeah, in normal particles, in thinking particles, in Cinema 4D, you have to give the particles some objects they can display. Is this right in English? Sorry. So and in Arnold, it's enough to have just the plain particles and say Arnold that he should render spheres, for example, in render time. So there's no need to see the physical objects in the scene, and this is of course great for the workflow, because you can work fast with these particles and say, okay, I like to have this here and here and here, boom, boom. So it's great response times and IPR. And it will be rendered in and the spheres are visible in render time, and so the whole object, and it brings us to the next thing. When I choose not spheres but custom again, here's again a slot for custom objects, so we can again use any object we have. For example, this great little buggy ball. And you see there's no need to convert it to polygon or something like thinker particles needed most of the time. It's just a parametric object, still the parametric object, and we can start it. And now we have, oh, where is it? What's happened? Custom shape, platonic. Ah, interesting. Okay, I expected this should work, but it didn't. Interesting. Moment, maybe I did some error. No. I changed the platonic to polygonal object. Moment, and nothing happened. What's wrong? I don't know. Okay, this is interesting. And there's a function that didn't work. At the moment, I'm not sure why. Any mistake I did? So, and this is a point I was very shocked, but yeah, I I stopped the recording because yeah, this was not really a bug. It's just a limitation that still is in Arnold. Yeah, I wrote it to a forum on Facebook, and yeah, later some guys answering, yeah, it's a limitation. Yeah, I'm not sure why this tag offers the possibility to give some object, but it didn't work at the moment. I hope it will be working later, because there's of course a workaround. It's no problem to have any objects as particles, but then you lost the possibilities to have all this cool color things from the X-particle material. Yeah, so it's a limitation right now, and you can see it in the documentation of Arnold. And yeah, it's not completely clear, because here is a part, sprite, custom geometries are not supported at the moment. Yeah, so, and X-particle has the possibility to generate objects via X-particles generator, and generate sprites via the X-particle sprite object. And so it's not very clear what it's mean with this, but yeah, you see the functionality that you can put any objects in this slot isn't working right now. Yeah, that's the case. I hope the guys from Solid Angle, the makers of Arnold, will change it. And yes, I need a few hours to find this out. Yeah, because I can't imagine that this just not work. And so I stopped the recording for the day, and now it's the next day. I'm at home because it's weekend, and so yeah, we have to live with this. So the way you can make objects with the X-particle system is now the casual one. You can, of course, I deleted, say generate objects like this, and then give any object as chart of the generator. For example, this. So, and this is a normal way to have object, and of course there are rendered with Arnold 2 in gray. Yeah, and this is sad because I hoped, as I said, you can use the multi-functionality of the X-particle material, because I'm for show you the functionality, just choose the mode of color and set them to random color, but the expanded material has some very great functionality. Yeah, you can give particles colors in reacting to the age of particles or the speed and the moment, the density. It means when the particles flying far from the camera or near to the camera, they change in the colors via this color range, and this is very great. Yeah, you can make much interesting things with this. Yeah, and this is not possible at the moment, but okay, you can render the particles. The great shader I did that reacts on the particle color, but did normal ARNOLD shading, just working with the emitter functionality to show spheres, quads, and this little dots, but not at the moment with generated particles, 3D objects. Yeah, when I give the shader to this, it's whatever. Here's the same setup, and he theoretical has the possibility to grab the colors from the particle material too, but it's just pink. So, and because at home this is an iMac, it's a bit slower now. Yeah, so it's not so great, but I think it's a question of time till the maker will change this. Xparticles has a very cool functionality too when you use the particles into our moment. We can show it into our blah blah blah. Where is it? In a scanner, yeah. And you have different emitters in normal cinema rendering situation. You can. Okay, we can show it. I switch back to standard renderer. This is a standard material, and now I give this material the Xparticle skinner shader. And it's very great because this moment particles has at the moment the color cyan. And when I make a second emitter, it gives a complete different color, like red, for example. So, moment. Okay, I have to give the skinner the second emitter 2. Woo! And pull it maybe a bit together. So, this guys should connect. So, oh yeah, that's great. So, and with this skin shader, now he reads the color from the emitter and mix them together in this resulting object, and this is very great. So blend, normal, add. Okay, you have some options to blend the two colors, yeah, and it's very great. So you see here's a mix of the particle colors in the resulting skin shader generated object. Oh my gosh, it's very very hard to speak this all in English. So, and this is a great functionality too, to use just the emit particle colors in some stuff. So, and this is of course not working in ARNOLD 2 at the moment, like in the generator, yeah. So of course you have the possibility, and now I switch back to ARNOLD, give this thing or ready-made ARNOLD Xparticle reading shader, but it's again just pink. So, and this means, okay, you can give this resulting object any ARNOLD shader, but at the moment no material does have information about the original X-particle color. So, but at the end, it's just X-particles is very cool integrated at the moment. The functionality is a bit limited, but this is of course the best thing to work with particles in Cinema 4D, and Arnold is on the way to support this fully. So I can't wait when this is integrated, hopefully in one of the next versions. And this is a limitation right now, yeah. But yeah, I'm very shocked when I test X particles with T-Renderer, like I said, because in T-Renderer X particles are ignored, yeah. Even I do some real 3D objects or the Skinner objects, thinking T-Renderer can't interpret it, so you have nothing on the screen. So and Arnold, it's way better than this. It's fully notates the X particle system, and you can work with this at the moment with limitations. But hey, in Deutschland, in Germany, we say nichts ist perfekt. So the next thing you can use is, of course, the usual things with X particles. For example, you can use the trails like this. Woo! Yeah. And now rendering it with Arnold. Oh no, it's again nothing. No. You can give the trails, because the trails are just splines. Again, this Arnold parameter tag, and in this case, he detects, hey, these are splines. Arnold called it curves, and now it's rendered in Arnold as visible splines too. Maybe the hair material should work with this. Arnold has his own hair material. So, because hair are in most of the case nothing else than don't look like hair. Nothing else than moment. Kill this. Maybe it works. I'm not sure. No, it didn't work. So we have to say, Arnold, this is this are splines, but yeah, it's interesting. I'm not playing much with the hair material, so but it don't look like hair at the moment. Or let's change the color to see if it works anyway. Oh yeah. Okay. The hair Arnold material is working, so I just have no idea at the moment how it's set up to work and to look beautiful. So, but it works. So, and this means the basic functionality of X particles, making objects out of particles, rendering trails, generating. I always forget the name of this shitty Skinner, yeah, generating Skinner things and spline measure. Yeah, there's something in X particles I didn't test with Arnold 2. You see, I am not doing the test as deep as people should do before they showing the stuff in the public, but it's a way more Tensen did his tutorials, yeah. Something I learned from my tutorial is the same as you. So yeah, it's there more I can show you about the combination of X particles and Arnold. I don't know. Yeah, maybe at least the functionality I speak about. Yeah, and in this case, it's just colors now, and we can choose this to particle color, but okay, we choose to life. Yeah, and life, for example, means the whole lifetime of a particle. Yeah, and in this case, it means the particles start with blue color, and at the end of his life, oh yeah, interesting. So we have to give this particle a life ending. Means the full lifespan is, for example, 25 frames. Yeah. So the particle is dying now after 25 frames, and it means they should, yeah, why they should now working, because nothing works like before. Okay, no, life means something different. I mean, age. I'm very sorry. Life? Okay, interesting. I no idea what life means at the moment. I mean age. Yeah, the age of the particles. So, and this is right now. The particles start with blue from this gradient and went white through her lifetime. Yeah, and it's the same with speed and temperature to and radius and so on. And it's interesting. You can manipulate the particles a lot and give them very interesting effects because yeah, for example, you can make them thinner about the whole lifetime. So they, when a particle dies, he not just disappears. When you give them the possibility to shrink a bit before he dies, so he smoothly disappears. So, but this is X-particle stuff, and this works with Arnold, but something not. And yeah, and you see, this is one thing. Yeah, in this case, it's good to know because you can use X-particles with Arnold, but you have in mind there is not everything working like in a standard rendering system with Cinema 4D. But I think it's a matter of time, and it's great anyway. So, and at this point, I'm ready with this. So sorry that it spoils something that didn't work with X-particles and Arnold. But for the moment, I hope you enjoy the small sneak peek into Arnold working with the whole possibilities in Cinema 4D to generate particles. And please feel free to ask me questions about, and I maybe do another tutorial about. At the moment, I have no idea what I can show you more. This Mostyle episode is of course sponsored by Isa, my beautiful girlfriend. And you have the possibility to go on her website. The link is here under in the description of the channel, and you can buy some clothes from my girlfriend. And this is a type of sponsoring. Okay, so for the next thing, maybe I prepare a little look into Renderer, or maybe one of you guys have some different question about anything about Cinema 4D or motion graphic or something, then please don't shy, ask me. This is all for now. I go back to my PlayStation 4 and pumping the Destiny stuff again. Yeah, for all guys out there who are Destiny addicted and having a PS4, my PSN name is Mostyle. So just connect me and we can play together. Okay, that's all for today. Now I'm ending, and have fun till the next episode. Bye bye.